Hi there, Kaizen here, and one of Valorant's senior concept artists released some variations to the Arcane 2.0 bundle for Season 2 of Arcane. And I gotta be honest with you, some of them are clear upgrades to what we got in the bundle. I do want to just preference things by saying that I like Arcane, the TV show, and I'm really happy with the bundle that I got. But of course, because I like the show, I might be a little bit biased, you know? The Vandal is fun to use, same with the melee. I will have to say though, I rarely use the inspect animations of both weapons, but overall, I'm somewhat satisfied with what I bought. But regardless, there are some things that could have been improved without a doubt. And I think most people will agree that the gun buddy is one of, if not the weakest part of this bundle. The current gun buddy that we got was the Enforcer. There is a cool little Easter egg that comes with it where it starts to be painted a little bit blue. I do like some of the characters within the group more than the group itself, right? But overall, the gun buddy could have been drastically better. Each of these concepts are far more impressive than what we got. Every single one. We have like 2 Hex Tech cores related to Victor, and each of them seem to be reactive too. And then we also have a Jinx trinket, which just shows a little bit more personality to the collection in my opinion. And I feel like this trinket has more value to the story and character and is more iconic than the Enforcer badge. I'm pretty sure most people don't even know what an Enforcer badge looks like who have actually seen Arcane, but people know what this Jinx trinket looks like and know who it comes from. This Enforcer badge by itself, I wouldn't even tell you who it belongs to, right? And then there's also this Monkey Gun Buddy, which is cool too, and is more sentimental and impactful to the story of Arcane than the Enforcer's badge, in my opinion. The monkey is responsible for the deaths of some characters and really shaped the story just because how it was used in the show. And it also seems that it has some kind of like reactive elements to it too, at least based on this like brainstorm concept drawing that Mr. Bigham was able to share with us. We also see a talking fish bone. The idea of that slaps too. It's reactive, and I think this is a reactive cupcake. Overall, I'm still glad that Mr. Bigham showed off these images because it tells us that the Valorant artists work on multiple designs, and overall, Riot hires creative people. I just wish we got one of these over the Enforcer Gun Buddy, right? And I kind of understand maybe why they didn't go with each one. Some people don't like flashy animation, which is fair. I know some pro players prefer the downgraded version of the Champs 2024 Phantom. But that kind of begs the question, why not just give us an option to turn off the reactive elements? Me, I don't really care. I like it. But if you go to Fortnite, they do this. They give you an option to turn off the reactive features of their cosmetic items. And guess what? They are far cheaper. It's no secret that many people would say that Valorant cosmetics are overpriced. This bundle is $60 for a pretty good melee, one nice Vandal weapon, a below average gun buddy, cool art with a spray that can only be used before and after a round is over, by the way. And I know art is subjective, but most people will say that this is not worth $60. With Fortnite, you can have Snoop Dogg and variations of him for half the price. Same with Eminem. Actually, the Arcane Season 2 bundle is more than $60 because I remember that you also have to upgrade to unlock certain features of these weapons. So you have to buy Radiant. And if you're a new player that doesn't have any, then you're kind of SOL. But yeah, you guys let me know down below which of these gun buddies you guys would have preferred to see in the bundle instead of what we got. Or maybe you just really love the Enforcer gun buddy. If you like the Enforcer gun buddy the most, tell me why. I'm willing to learn and I'm always open to people's opinions. Now, I want to talk about the melee. Mr. Bigham doesn't have any images on the melee, probably because he wasn't tasked with working on it. Like I mentioned beforehand, I like it, you know, just swinging and punching things has really grown on me. I kind of prefer it over some of the blade options that I have because in my opinion, I feel like the blades slash katanas are the best types of melees to have. And again, that's just subjective. Some people prefer the karambit or even the butterfly knives over the blades. I just like the blades because first of all, you can see more of the screen and it's just cool to just have the blades just run through your hands and just swinging and all that jazz. But with this current Arcane 2.0 melee gauntlets, they could have been a bit better. And I mainly just want to focus on the inspect animations. I just wanted to be able to open up my hands and then wrap them back up together. You know, like open up my hands, inspect the gauntlets, and then close them up again, you know? Another really out there idea that I had was that what if you just pop out the gem from one gauntlet and then you were like rolling it across the other one, which I guess would have been a nightmare to animate. I know hands can be like the bane of many artists' existence. Like they hate drawing hands. I can imagine that animating hands will be just as frustrating, but just the idea of like you rolling that gem across the hex glove would have been a little bit satisfying to see it too, because I just want to be able to open up my hands. I feel like that's the bare minimum that we could have gotten with the inspect animation, is just opening up your hands and inspecting the details of the gauntlets before you wrap them back up. But that's just me. And I feel like low-key Riot does need to adjust the gauntlets too, just because I saw this Reddit post of someone's hand sticking through the gauntlets when they were in the championship finisher, which was kind of funny at the same time, also cursed looking too. Next, I want to talk about the finisher. These are some of the concepts that came up, and honestly, I'm happy with the current version that we got. It has a lot of homage to Jinx and explosiveness, and just how it like changes the environment after you get the last elimination. Here we see like a version 1, which is cool. I like how there's a projectile coming from the fishbone Vandal and it's frying up the last elimination. In version 2, we got something similar, but the aftermath is more colorful, like what we got with the official bundle. Honestly, any of these would have been cool. I'm still happy with what we got. It would have been cool to see a projectile come out of fishbone, but maybe the whole animation process was a little bit convoluted, or maybe they just didn't want to go with that, which is fair. Next, we have some of the designs of the Vandal. I really wish that they went with some of the clips designs, especially the one with the rune lighting up. Maybe it fills out with each kill or something. And now that I think about it, this is the only variation I think is better than what we got. The other ones are okay, but having runes on the Vandal was the right choice. I just wish they could have lit up, especially when you inspect, you know? Like I mentioned earlier, the inspect animation is cool, but after you do it like once or twice, you kind of don't want to do it again. At least for me. Like the whole nom 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 thing is cool. It's a little bit funny, but I just want to like twirl around the gun and look at its designs, which kind of also makes me wonder, like, I wish we can like mix and match the upgrades, where maybe I do want to have a finisher, but I don't want the inspect animation. I feel like that could be like a cool little thing that they could do in the future, especially when you're asking people to pay a lot of money for these things. Like for $60, you can get multiple game of the years for that price and enjoy yourself just as much, if not more. I like the aim down sight designs too. All of them slap, especially the ones that make a face. I'm satisfied with the version that we got. I like the color blue, and the little details are nice as well. Overall, I just want to make it clear that I like this bundle and I'm happy with what I got. It's no secret that Valorant weapons are overpriced, or at least that's what most people will say, but they are just cosmetics and they aren't supposed to give you an advantage. Even though the whole placebo, sound, gun shape, and size is up for debate if they provide players with an advantage though, and a significant one for them to like actually climb up ranks. Overall, I like Arcane Season 2. I'm happy with most of the bundle, but it could have been better, especially the gun buddy and inspect of both weapons. But you guys let me know down below if you got the weapon, if you're happy with them, and some of the things in this concept that you would prefer over what we got in the official release. Feel free to like and subscribe on this video. Stay safe, be a KDA warrior, and I'll see you later.